So in this video, I'm going to walk to what Ben Thanh Market. Yes, Ben Thanh Market is one of the oldest markets in Vietnam, situated right there in old Saigon. During the time when the colonial French were in Vietnam, that market been around. Not this specific market here, but from what I read, there was another market and then it was moved and so forth, and then this is where it stands today, but that was not the original place. Nope. So this is the street where I was staying in the hotel. You can see many vendors there. Yep. Look at all the luggage. Also, you can get your laundry done here. Right there. I have my laundry done in one of these stores. Took it in, very convenient. When you walk down the street, except for the food and so forth, if you're going shopping, you probably don't even need to step into Ben Thanh Market. You know? It's like you got a lot of stuff. I actually bought one of those backpacks. Yeah, a good backpack too. And I think something else I bought. Yeah, Nike. Pair of the new Nikes, the black Nikes, for the equivalent of $18 and like 59 cents US. Now you know in the US, you're not gonna get any Nikes for a little under $19. You know, that's crazy. Even if it's used, because I saw there's a store down in the Flatbush section of Brooklyn when I was working in that area last year, and they actually had some sneakers that were very expensive, like in the few $100 range, which is really amazing. Yeah, the sneakers can cost that much, but yeah, some sneakers do cost a lot of money, and the Nikes can cost a lot too. So right there in that very same block, see, it says welcome to Ben Thanh Market. Yeah, right there. Okay, so that sign up there. Got the mannequins, the dresses, and some beautiful colors. Ben Thanh Dong. And Dong is the currency of Vietnam. Dong, D-O-N-G, Dong. Currently, $1 US is about 24 dongs. However, they use thousands. So when you see 24, that means 24,000, 24K. So to make things simple, they drop the thousand or the K, thousand, and they just put the number. So 54 will be 54,000. 24 will be 24,000. That's the way it works in Vietnam. Also, they don't have coins, which I like, because anybody knows if you have coins, they get in your way. Sometimes you have to, like, you know, you put in your pocket, Or you go into the airport too. It's security. Sometimes you forget you have coins in your pocket, all kinds of stuff like that. So I stopped by here by this lady to get some aftershave stuff. Yep. And she showed me what she got. She got some different types of aftershave. She got the big bottle one. The big bottle one, the reason I don't like to buy those, especially when I'm traveling, when you go into security, if you get anything more than 3 ounces, they definitely want to take it away from you. So, that's not a good idea to have the big bottle of liquid. So she's getting something else. The cream, like I think it's Polo I got. That's not the one I eventually got. Yeah, that's the one. There are 2 in there, but actually it's 1 when she told me the price. There was 1. So I think I decided to settle for that. It's 2 in a pack, but she sold me 1. The price she quoted me, I forgot what was the price. Might have been like $3 or something. But anyway, usually you get some good prices in there. So I decided I'm gonna buy one of those and just keep on checking out the store, the rest of the store. Yep. So that's it. She made the sale right there. Well, see, at least they speak English in there, you know, because most people who come in there will speak English. Yeah. So she had exactly what I needed. Because that store, you have to ask yourself, how does she even get in there, right? Look at all that stuff behind there. Alright, so I made my sale, and I decided to move on. Alright, so here we are. Look at all that stuff there. A lot of preserved stuff, like fruits, preserved fruits, corn, nuts, stuff like that. And this market attracts many foreign tourists. See? When I first went there, they used to close by, I think, by 6, 7 o'clock, close. But this time around, I think because of the pandemic, the government gave them the authorization to open later. So they can be open, I think, like you go there after 7, they're still open. But by I think maybe like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, they closed up. So this is really a simple market. Nothing more than a complex about it. And of course, it's warm in there. You see up there, you see some ceiling fans. Right there, you see Sunland. There's a fan right there. Because it gets humid in Saigon. The guy has a bottle of water. Meals, a tray with meals. See lots of watches, sunglasses. Handbags. Lots of ladies' handbags. If you like handbags. T-shirts. Those look like some seat cushions that he's carrying there. That's a lot of cloth there. It's a cloth. If you want to make, if you're looking for fabric to make dresses or skirts, for example, it's a make suit in one day. The United States. I guess next time I go back to Vietnam, I'll have to take the camera and I have audio. Make sure my camera works this time. At least I have video, you know. Better than none. So you can hear the songs of Vietnam. In Ben Thanh Market. Ben Thanh has a meaning, by the way. Offhand, I don't remember, but if you look it up, it has a meaning. It's not just a word or two words. Lovely watches. The display case looks so clean, right? Luggage, look at the luggage. The bags up there. Shopping bags if you want to go shopping. Lots of evening gowns for ladies. Must be tiring, huh? These sales people gotta be on their feet like all day standing. Walking sticks. Yeah. These look like paintings. I guess she was trying to sell me something. It looks colorful. Dresses. Lots of dresses there with the flowered dresses. So right there, you see they're building a new metro. They said it'll be open in 3 months. So when I was there, it was a month ago. So it should be open in 2 months. The ceremonial opening, everything is set to open, and this will have the trains like the subway. This will be underground, and hopefully it can get rid of a lot of pollution. Like all these people who be in scooters riding around, they can go underground, take the trains. I'm not sure how far it will go, but when I go back, then I can ride it and see, how far out this subway goes, how many lines. Then they can really compete with Bangkok, because Bangkok, Thailand has that going for them. You know? And Hanoi, the capital, doesn't have anything like this. So Saigon will be getting its underground train, the subway. When you look at the traffic, there's so many people and scooters riding around. It's like, wow, you have to be fearless to be out there, to be riding on a scooter, competing with these people. Yeah. The coast section looks lovely, colorful, the flowers and so forth. The vendor there got on her cone-shaped hat. You would think the sun is coming down in there, right? And she's wearing the hat. So I stepped out there, see outside Ben 10. Outside Ben 10 Market. The sun is sure out. That day was Friday the 29th of December 2023. Got the colorful dresses there with the flowers and so forth. And one thing about these markets, when you buy in these markets, you know, you don't go with the first price they give you. Like when it comes to like clothes and so forth. Because usually they start at a higher price. And if you take it well, they get lucky. So you try to act like you can negotiate, even if you don't have negotiating skills. Tell the truth, I don't really like that. I like going in the store, like here in the US, a regular department store where you buy something, it has a price in it, and you pick it up and you go to the cashier, and they ring it up. That's my thing. Just negotiating and what do they call it? Haggling or something like that. Yeah. That was never really my thing. But there, you gotta do it. I saw a guy on YouTube. He did it. I think he was in Vietnam. He made a video of him until he got the vendor down, to some good price. But I think the purpose of his video was to teach you that when you go to certain places and you buy, you don't just buy like that. You can negotiate. You can try to see if you can get a better price. The way I look at it is coming from a country where the money is much more and everything like that. Why spend time, trying to bring the price down when these people trying to make a living? If the price sounds good, and usually I calculate, and I could take my calculator out because every smartphone these days got a calculator, so you can do it real fast. Yeah. When I went back to Thailand after being in Vietnam, I went to MBK and I was asking about a GoPro battery, and he was trying to sell me one for $43. And he was telling me that this is the original, which is not true. Because the battery he was trying to sell me was one of the replacement, which cost much less. And I said, well, if I'm going to pay this kind of money, which when you calculate it came out like $43, why would I pay $43? For some kind of knockoff battery? Because from my experience, the GoPro batteries, the genuine GoPro batteries, they list GoPro. They all state GoPro. They don't have another name. But this is how these people lie. They lie convincingly, They tell you things that are not true. And they say like, oh, you're supposed to believe it. And I said, well, you know what? I already made a lot of videos. Yep. So one battery different ain't gonna make a difference. I'll wait until I get home. I can always get another battery. Yep. Look at the stools they sit on. That's not comfortable, right? Unless you have a little body like the lady who just got off the stool, then you can sit on that. But like me, I couldn't sit on that all day. I guess I'm standing around admiring all the stuff that's in there in the market. Hmm. All the competition. That's what you call capitalism, right? But who would have thought? You're not in a capitalist country. You're in a socialist country. I think it's called the Socialist Republic of Vietnam. I think that's the official name. Yeah. So when you step in the Ben Tan Market, it definitely gives you the impression that you're in a capitalist country. Not communist, but technically they're a communist country. Who would have thought it? Right? But after the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991, that's when Vietnam decided to go to the market economy and open up the country to more tourism and so forth, bring in foreign currency like the dollar. You know, yeah, and that way too. Once you bring in a lot of foreign money, foreign currency, you build hotels, you have investors come in, then you can uplift the standard of living. You can increase it. People can live better. There are more jobs, like in the hospitality industry, for example, hotels. And I was talking to one of the tour guides. She was telling me she reads some of the comments online about how some people say, with the visa thing, you have to apply, you have to wait 3 days or more, depending. In my case, I forgot to put the address of the hotel and my first residence where I'll be staying in Vietnam, in Hanoi. I forgot to put the number on the street, and they rejected my my application and told me to resubmit it and correct it. You see, so all that is like real bureaucracy. In whereas if you go to like the Philippines, for example, you don't have to deal with that. It's visa upon arrival. Same with Thailand. You go to Thailand, you don't have to do that. So going to like the Philippines or Thailand gives you more freedom. When I say freedom, I mean more flexibility then, Like you could show up there and you could say, oh, let me go to the counter and see if I find a hotel, You show up in Vietnam, you better have a hotel already planned because you're supposed to list that on the application. So there's some drawbacks. I think maybe in previous previous video, I told a story about the girl I used to chat with. She had a fiance here in the U.S. and he didn't know, and she told him, "No, you don't need a visa." Well, she's not gonna know that. She's Vietnamese. That's not something she gonna know. And he tried to board the plane in California, and they told him, "No, you can't board. You need a visa. We can't take you, because if they take him, the airline will be responsible for taking him out of the country." See, so he had to buy a ticket to Thailand. He went to Thailand, no problem going to Thailand. However, he had to wait 3 days in Bangkok sitting around. So that means he had to pay extra airfare to go to Thailand. Couldn't use his ticket from California to Ho Chi Minh City. Wait around in Bangkok, Thailand. Pay for hotel extra. Pay extra for airfare. So I was joking, and the time you're doing all that, he could have a new girlfriend. You know? Yeah. So you see, that's the thing. That might explain why guys have you see more of these guys are like foreign guys with girlfriends from Thailand than say Vietnam. I mean, how many people you know who has an Asian girlfriend, she's from Vietnam? You know, it's not going to be that many. You probably run into somebody who has a girlfriend from like Thailand or the Philippines, because it's easier to visit those countries. With to visit Vietnam, you could visit it, but you got to go through a lot of bureaucracy. That's the difference. That's the point I'm trying to make. So he did finally get to her, but he had to wait. He had to wait in Bangkok, Thailand, for a few days, 3 days at least, while his visa was being processed. So yep. So if you go to Vietnam to meet a lady, then she must be really special. Speaking about special, so here's a lady waiting for me here. This is Ga. I met her back in Vietnam. Here she comes. Back in 2015. I met her the night before when I came in. I had some stuff with her, so she's coming to meet me. So she's my new girlfriend here. Yeah, why not? I know her a long time, and I've gone a long time, a dry spell without a girlfriend, so I need a girlfriend. Yeah, I need a girlfriend. So she doesn't mind. So I'm going to take her out. We're going to go karaoke, singing. Unfortunately, there's no sound on the microphone, and you won't be able to hear her singing, so I don't know. Maybe I'll add some music, but I don't think I'll be talking for that long, you know, in the karaoke. But there she is. She has her own scooter, but we're not gonna go by scooter. We're gonna go by car. I'm gonna get a Grab taxi. Yeah, so she's parked. She parked somewhere. I think she had even brought me some tea too. And then I think I forgot it. Yeah. So, she makes sure I have everything that I need. And I say, you know what? Being that I'll be collecting my Social Security, I think I go spend time in Vietnam, because it's inexpensive. I can always get somebody to come here and rent out rent a room or an apartment, you know, make some money on the side while I'm away. And I could go over there and it's really cheap. You could go out and eat. You can eat out every day or you can cook. And I did learn to cook Vietnamese food too, and Thai food while I was on my culinary tour. So after this video, we be doing the karaoke. So I'll see you from the karaoke place. You take care. Hope you enjoyed this video for Ben Tan Market and meeting Ga.